From retro to next gen, we've got it all. I'm George, a Gen X grown-up, and this is Bit by Bit. Here's a cool Dreamcast bit from retrohandhelds.gg. We now have an emulator called Flycast that has added online play to its Dreamcast emulation suite. So back in the day, the Dreamcast was a really cool system, and it was one of the very first, before Xbox and Xbox Live and PlayStation Network and everything, to have online play. They've got a cool little diagram here to show you how Sega did it. It was through original phone jack system, so back up over dial-up kind of internet stuff, and they used to do a lot of fun stuff with it. There weren't a ton of supported games, and of course the system didn't last very long, but it was one of the first times when we got to have real online play with other people. Well, that was called SegaNet, and now this Flycast emulator has resurrected that platform and called it DCNet, and they are regularly updating it, which is really cool. Now, you can only get this through their developmental releases on their website, so this is not just part of the standard releases, only in the developmental releases, but they have a list of the currently supported games on here. Of course, you got the Sports 2K suites in here. I saw Pod Racer in there, Quake, that's really cool. Star Lancer is in there. We've got 100 Swords, whole bunch of games in there, continually adding new games with new support on there all the time. If you want to go read this article a little bit more and get a little bit more information about it, head over to retrohandhelds.gg and check it out. And here's our next Doom bit from Gaming Bible. Doom has finally added multiplayer support in the year of our Lord 2025. Love that title. That's great. This comes on the announcement of Doom the Dark Ages, which is coming out. They got the trailer here that they can talk about. But yeah, it's being released. This modification is going to be on all systems, including the Nintendo Switch, which is really cool. I love that. Playing Doom against your friends is awesome. Playing it in multiplayer is going to make that even better. You don't have to be on the couch. They've got a whole bunch of stuff here that talks about the weapons that you can play and playing with your friends and everything. It's just a cool little article. I think it's really awesome. They've got a follow-up right after it about Doom the Dark Ages and some early stuff that you can do with it. But anyway, Doom finally has multiplayer support. Go check it out. All right, here's a retro gaming bit from extremetech.com. Somebody selling a GameCube prototype for $100,000 over on eBay. And get this, folks, it's non-functional. Are you kidding me? $100,000. Okay, first of all, a super functional Nintendo GameCube prototype, I'm not paying $100,000 for it. Non-functional? Just ridiculous. Anyway, this article has a link to eBay where you can get most of the details about the GameCube itself, so I'm not going to go into them here, but go check it out. This guy, Donnie Fillerup, I saw, yeah, Donnie Fillerup is his name. He's apparently sold a whole bunch of other stuff. This one apparently has 20 different design stuff from the retail GameCube that actually came out. Okay, that's cool. This guy sold other stuff like this before. He sold a Wii that was intended for the British royal family for $36,000. And he says that everything that he makes off of the sale is going to go towards funding of a gaming place for visitors to feel young again. Now, is he going to let us come in and play for free, or is this him starting a business and he's selling this prototype to try and get that going? Either way, good luck to you, Donnie Fillerup. I hope you get somebody to buy this. As of the time of this recording, it is still available for sale. So any Gen X grown-up fan out there who's got a spare $100,000 laying around, don't go buy this. Send this money to us so we can keep making these awesome videos for you. But geez, $100,000 for a non-functional prototype. Yeah, I guess it takes all types. And here's an ultra-fast bit. It turns out over on GamesRadar.com that somebody has finally beaten Mike Tyson Punch-Out in under 2 minutes. And of course, their first reaction after doing it, I have no plans to ever improve this time. So the guy goes into the details on this article to talk about it took 75,000 attempts, been doing this for a better part of a decade. He already had the record since 2017. A gentleman named Summoning Salt, great name, love that. He's been trying to take it under 2 minutes for the whole time, but he finally was able to do it. He had to get 21 frame perfect punches, 10 perfect dodges and ducks, and then he had to get a whole bunch of luck. He says a 1 in 7 or 1 in 10,000 chance of that piece of luck occurring in order for him to get to 1 minute and 59 seconds. And then on Twitter, he said he's in shock and it's over. I can imagine his relief that he finally accomplished this after 75,000 attempts. That's awesome. Anyway, there's a cool video. This guy has his own YouTube channel. Definitely go check it out. But if you want to read the article, it's over on gamesradar.com. Mike Tyson, under 2 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. And in a self-serving bit over at GenXGrownUp.com, Digital Eclipse has announced that they are going to be selling some physical editions of their Gold Master series of releases that have come out over the last, I guess, about 12 months or so. These releases include Making of Karateka, I think is pronounced. I don't know. I played it online on our YouTube channel and still can't pronounce it right. Lamasov, Jeff Minter Story, and Tetris Forever. Now, they give us some prices as well. $35 for standard editions. Deluxe editions of Karateka and Jeff Minter are going to be available for $70, along with a collector's edition of Tetris Forever at $140. Now, that's a hefty price tag, but if you loved the Digital Eclipse releases and what they do with these games and everything and what they've added to them, you might really want to grab a hold of some of these physical editions, including possibly the collector's editions. You can check these out. They've got nice stuff over here. Go look at clearrivergames.com for each one of them. If you're not sure, just head over to GenXGrownUp.com, check the article out by this awesome author named George over here, and we're going to keep bringing those to you as often as we can. But yeah, it's going to be really nice. Physical editions of the Gold Master series from Digital Eclipse. Let's check out this bit from GamePress.com. Evercade and Atari are at it again with Atari Arcade 2 coming out on the Evercade platform. This new cartridge is going to have Berserk, Frenzy, Lost Tomb, Maze Runners, a whole bunch more, obviously. It's going to be released April of 2025. Pre-orders happening in just a few days, February 25th. You've got some trailers that you can go take a look at, the cartridge webpage where you can go buy it. The prices on this, £20, $25 or 25 euros. And here's the full list of games. Like we said, Berserk, Frenzy, Lost Tomb, Minefield, Moon War, Rescue, Tasmania, okay, Fire Truck, Dark Planet, Maze Invaders, a lot of good stuff, all on one single cartridge that's apparently going to be compatible with every piece of Evercade hardware, including past, present, and upcoming devices. Boy, I want to know how they make that claim. That's really awesome. These days, you can't even get Nintendo to make stuff backwards compatible, or Xbox or PlayStation. All those guys are like, no, sorry, we can't do that. Well, Evercade's figured it out. It's also going to be playable on Hyper Megatech Super Pocket consoles, so you can play when you're on the go. Some more notes here about Evercade themselves and how they do things and everything, but the most important parts of this particular bit are the trailer and the ordering webpage if you want to go buy yourself a copy of Atari Arcade 2 for the Evercade. That's going to do it for the news making headlines in the gaming world right now. I am George, and if you want to see more, hit that subscribe button, and I'll keep on bringing you the news bit by bit.